The best players in the world have a disassociation in transition from top of backswing into the downswing. Now, with your smart ball, you can really feel that. Let me show you how I'm going to really emphasize that awareness. So I'm going to put it on my left hip. Why am I putting it there? Because I can sense the direction of motion if I'm tilting it up or working it rotationally around me. So circles create straights in golf. And what's nice is with this power move, I can put it on my lead arm for rotation and turn, down on my hip for more awarenesses of how I can unwind to send a golf ball. So the feels here, get set. We're going to kind of work into our backswing. Now, the move that gets good players and bad players in trouble is that they tend to rock and tilt their axis and get to where the club's going to dump underneath, and they'll usually hit a big hook from here. Guilty as charged. Now, why I love the smart ball in this configuration is it gives me the awareness of how my hip is going to work rotationally sort of parallel to the ground rather than push prematurely, extend into impact, and cause for an unreliable face delivery. So, sensations here. Get organized. The goal is to turn the smart ball as much as you can. That's about all I got. And then I want to avoid this kick up and under. I want to feel like the smart ball can work around me as my golf club gets into the slot to hit a good shot. So aiming the face, and of course I use my T-square to help me with my alignments and ball location certainty during practice, so that when I look up I build familiarity and I can see it when I'm playing golf even though it's not there. So let's go ahead and hit one down there, develop that nice big turn, and a nice rotational smash, and that's a great one for me right there. So the sensations, a little bit of this disassociation. This is athletes getting into the ground. You can see that the pressure from the top is getting into that lead side. This ball isn't kicking up, it's rotating a little bit. That is the system that unwinds me with power. It's a really critical move. It felt so good. I'm going to hit one more. I really want to go to the top and feel like I can get that pressure to the lead leg. I often say teaching, when we wind up, don't unwind, unweight. So it's not a sudden behavior where I get to the top and I unwind. It's a behavior where there's a sense of calm, a suspended motion, almost like a child in a swing, and then there's that rotational event to help me accelerate my arms and smash it. Let me go ahead and hit another one down there. Get set, take a look, waggle, waggle, big turn, unwind, and wallop it. And that is tatered. So, Tour Striker Nation, providing feedback and awareness for your swing development. Power, so critical. The closer you get to the green, the more loft you get to hit into the green, the less dispersion you will have hitting pitching wedge versus 6-iron. That's really what's separating the tour players from the better amateurs and the better amateurs from the higher handicappers. So these two little critical moves, massive for your power development.